Yo, welcome back to the Weeko System. Today we got this low taper with the beard, with the waves for y'all. We're gonna get right into it. It's gonna be a real good fundamental cut for y'all. So we're gonna go on with our 2-blade on our osters and gonna knock off all this weight. The priority is to keep these waves thick and full because he does have some lighter spots on top, and we wanna preserve all of that for a more uniform look. And in order to make tapers pop, you need to have the hair at a length to where it's more defined. You see how his waves are defined right now at this length? So now when we taper it, we're just going to enhance the waves. Tapers just enhance. You know, the hair on top is going to do what it do after you brush it, style it, sponge it, put gel in it, wave, grease, pomade, whatever. But the tapers and the fades just enhance the actual hair on top. So as y'all can see, we made like a curved ball guideline right above the ear, not too high. That's where we want our taper to stop. Now we're going in with our no guard open, and going in this same area, not that much, utilizing the corner of our blade. Now what we're about to do is just take this one out. We're gonna soften it up first with the lever halfway, and then we're gonna close it all the way up to go ahead and blend it in together. Now we got our 1.5 guard, and we're just about to debolt, getting ready to connect our 1 guard. We got it closed, and we're just using the corner. Don't get it confused. I'm not using the full blade, I'm using the corners. And you do want to make sure you kind of fade around the ear a little bit as well, so that it can all have one uniform look when you're lining it up, from the C-cups all the way to the neckline. And I'm combing, because once I do the line up, that's how I'm going to line it up with the comb. Not by brushing it. So now that we remove that weight in the scoop out motion, we're gonna put our 1 guard on, and we're gonna scoop out this same area right here with the corner of our blades. Just real simple. Then we're gonna maybe go halfway or go straight to close, but nevertheless we're gonna down fade from here, then put our 0.5 guard on, do some work with that, detail with our no guard, and come back and do some smoothing down with the grain and against the grain with the bigger guard. As y'all can see, that 1 guard close really got it, you know, looking real good, but we're just gonna come back and detail with this 0.5 guard halfway, just using the corner. Now it's time to detail it a little bit with the corner of our blades, no guard. Just spot hidden, you know, trying to lighten up some of the little darker areas in the fade. If you can't get them, it's okay, as long as you can get it with the guards. You know, gotta have that barber's eye. Now we're going 1.5 guard with the grain and smooth things down into the taper. I believe I went open, then I closed it back up. Now I'm putting that 1 guard on and smoothing it down some more, but I'm dropping lower towards the taper. I'm not as high up. I'm going down towards the taper. And for this beard fade, it's gonna be the same steps basically, just in a smaller work area going in the opposite direction. Not gonna dig into the beard because we just tapering it in. We don't wanna get into the bulk. Now what I'm doing here is taking this 1.5 guard and just kind of removing some of that weight around the C-cup area where we're gonna have to line up at in a second. And then I'm gonna move up into the fade a little bit more, just take some of that weight off around that first wave right there with the 2 guard. But I'm just gonna go in open and just scooping out. I'm not really setting in a guideline, just kind of smoothing things in together with the blend. Now I'm closing it up. And the video is sped up, but I am scooping out and going real soft and using the heel of my blade. Now I'm coming back with that 2 blade on top and just smoothing everything down one more time. And the same rules apply for right here on this side. So just take note of the things that's being done. Don't leave the video. I'll be back for more commentary on the back taper and on the lineup. Now, I'm using my 1.5 guard and I'm about to go against the grain and just scoop out because some of the areas in the front of his line are very thick. So I wanted to just scoop out and remove some of the weight before I went with the grain. If you're new here, we do use the shaving cream and hot towel method. I am going to buy some of this dry shampoo from this well-known barber on Instagram, and I will be giving that a shot. And if I do like it, I will make a video on it and let you guys know how it is, because to me, from the content that he posts, is really, really, really good. It's a really great product, black owned, and he's one of the best barbers in the world, honestly. So shout out to Sweet Cuts. And when you're doing this, you want to make sure you get the hair dry and brush it down so that it can dry in the position that you want to cut it in. You don't want it damp, because once you spray your holding spray and your hair is still damp, now it's going to change the whole chemistry of the holding spray product. So you want to make sure that the hair is dry so that you can spray the holding spray on top of it. Then you dry the holding spray in place. Now here, I'm smoothing down those areas with the grain. That's gonna knock the curls off. What I did against the grain with the bigger guard was taking the weight off. What I just did there is taking weight off as well, but it's knocking the curls down. And very briefly, what I'm doing here, I'm setting in my bald line right where the bottom of the earlobes are. A pretty good way to, see this. And then I'm going to start taking weight from the back of the head below the occipital bone with my 2 guard, just scooping out. That way I know what I'm blending into, and I know how high to go on my fade. And I'm using the heel of the blade as well to scoop out. And then I'm going to go with the usual fading process and just fade into there. And then another thing is, you want to keep the sides of the neckline faded properly and pretty dark so that it doesn't look like a bowl in the back of the head. You can still see a neckline and the taper comes all the way down. So now we got our 1.5 guard on, and we're just removing some more weight and making it easier for us to go ahead and blend up. All right, so here he has a curved hairline, so we have to come up towards the corner, and this is overhang. You have to always make sure you find your overhang points and know where you're going when you're lining it up. So we are going to do a slight angle up because it's a curved hairline. And once we get to this corner, we're going to pause and move to the other side. Comb out this canvas like I said earlier, and we want to catch all these hairs hanging over so that we can get him to his most natural brush point, because once he brushes his hair, he still wants to have a line. That's a priority for barbers, to make sure that your clients can brush their hair and they still have their hairline. As you can see, it came off very easy, very simple. And for this C-cup area, I know it looks like it's not gonna be any hair to line up, but the way that you fade is gonna allow for you to have C-cups left. Very, very simple process. He doesn't have the widest temple, so the taper isn't like wide, and his C-cups aren't super defined. But as you can see, once we go in and line everything up, you know, with the waves hidden and the taper is just there to enhance the waves and the lineup is on point, you're gonna see from the side angle everything comes together, and that's what it's all about. And now for this beard line, all we're gonna do is stretch it with our thumb and keep that junk high as we can. We're gonna knock the excess off on the jaw, and then we're gonna knock the residue off from the beard and come back in and kind of sharpen everything up. He requested that everything stays as high as it can while not looking funny, and that's what we did. But this how he came in. We didn't cut a single hair on his head. We just combing it out. And this is how he's leaving out. Everything is 100% natural. Y'all seen the process. Very simple cuts, small things done right. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, if you think a friend would like it, man, hit the like button, subscribe. We almost at 1K. Try to drop one video every week. I'm getting back consistent. Had a couple of things happen in my life recently, so I'm trying to get everything back on track. But comment what y'all want to see next, and if you want me to give you some constructive criticism on some of your work, my Instagram is in the description below. Just DM me some work, and man, we can chop it up. Don't be afraid.